Hello there, it's your Wisconsin Wine Guy. Can you believe that we are in the last quarter of the year? Wow, did the year go fast. And for me, that means I drank a lot of wine. Again. So if you're new to the show, I do reviews of wines that you can find on the shelves of your local liquor store, grocery store, and wine shops. I give you my opinion with my simple system of thumbs up or double thumbs up, meaning I highly recommend that wine. Thumbs up, it's a recommendation. Give it a try. I'm sure you'll love it. Keep it on stock. 3/4 if I'm hanging at a party and I'm drinking that wine and I'm vibing, everything's great. You know what? I would probably share that wine with my friends. Halfway, not so much for me. Something's not working for my palate, but doesn't mean it'll work for yours. Give it a try, and you let us all know. Thumbs down. Wow, that just didn't make the grade. So we're looking at two wines here, both a white and a red. This time of year seems to be that the wines that I just gravitate to, wines going to go with some of the type of appetizers and dishes I'm going to be eating during this time of the year. So, in that being said, we're going to be visiting the winery of Boen. All right, so we're going to be sampling two of the wines from Boen. You know how I feel about when I get the same wine or multiple wines from the same winery. That's just like a grab bag of treats for me. Sometimes I can do 3 and 4. That's even better. So we're going to be sampling the 2019 Boen Chardonnay and the 2019 Boen Pinot Noir. Now, this is a name that, maybe some of you are familiar with. I'm quite familiar with it. It's amazing that, when years pass and you're drinking wine, there'll be some labels you won't see on the shelves anymore, maybe in a particular store you shop at, or maybe multiple stores, or sometimes in a particular market, where you live, whether it be city or state. So I'm glad that I came across this one, because for me it's a throwback. I mean, I love this screw cap. What did I say about screw caps? I don't stand on a ceremony. If the wine is bad, it went in that way. And these particular caps, compared to some of the other screw caps, it seems to have a preserving effect on the wine. In fact, I was talking, but you didn't hear that when I unscrewed the cap, it was like a, coming out of the wine. All right, so we have a Pinot Noir, and we're going to have the Chardonnay. So let's get a look at both of these wines. I mean, look at this shine, coming from my light on that Chardonnay, that sheen, zing, zing, like diamonds in the glass. I mean, it's a beautiful, golden hue, the Chardonnay, and then the Pinot Noir. Get a look at how dark that Pinot Noir is. You know what? That's just not your video. That's really that dark. I'm looking at this, and that's really that dark. We're talking about California type Pinot Noirs. More closely, so Boen is out of Rutherford, but let me give you the mix here. So they own vineyards or have vineyards in different parts of California. These particular wines, these here, the Chardonnay, is 62% from Monterey County, 28% from Sonoma County, and 10% from Santa Barbara County. So we're talking coastal and inland grapes, so it's going to be a very interesting taste. Now, the Pinot Noir is the same, but we're talking 40% from Santa Barbara and 36% Pinot Noir from Sonoma and 24% from Monterey County. So a complete different percentage, for grapes. So we're talking about, a nice fruity presence, nice acidity presence, and nice depth of overall flavor. So let's give it a rinse, give it a taste. Let's see what we have here. Both are barrel aged. Oh, that nose. I mean, it's. I say this, when it's smelling wines, that has a coastal influence to it from California. Fresh as the ocean breeze. You ever caught an ocean breeze first thing in the morning? Well, I have several times, and I just get that. Just cool and refreshing, the crisp. Oh, nice tropical notes. You get those real subtle hints of citrus, and like the citrus pulp, when you bite into it, you get that kiss of sweetness. You get a note of that nice citrus, lemon citrus note here. Wow, nice. Ooh, wow. Kind of like a floral note, but very like a what do you call that? The lemon herb lemon verbena. You know, you get some of that. You know, also get an herbaceous lemon citrus note. You know, with subtle stone fruit. I gotta go back to that. Wow, that just smells so good, so bright. Now for the Pinot Noir. Oh, dark berries for sure. I mean, woo. You can definitely get the influence from the different areas where the grapes come from. You know, so you get first off when I smelled it, dark berries, undertones of cherry, subtle spicy notes, but it's very dark. You know, very robust and berry-like on the nose. Wow, that smells good. I'm looking forward to trying this. So first and foremost is the rinse. Two-step for me. First is the rinse. Cleanse my palate. I want to get every inch of my mouth feeling, tasting this wine. Here we go. Ah. Oh, my word. Wow, that's just the rinse. There was so much flavor there in the rinse. I'm tasting that first sip in the rinse for the acidity. That's kicking. That's like right in there. But that flavor, my word, that flavor was, wow, nice. But that's just the first sip. Now, I won't tell you my opinion. I will give you my grade until after I try them both. So let's give this a taste now. Mm. Wow. Now, something else I want to express. Ooh, I like that nice citrus notes there. Something else I want to express, you know, when it comes to having multiple wines from the same winery. I like to see, I get an idea of that winemaker's thumbprint. You know, do they wines, the style of the wines go up and down? Is it consistent? You know, is it nice grade? You know, I mean, where do they stand? They're looking for more finesse, looking for more robust. Where do they stand with their wines? Also, to see if the wines from the same winery is going to play nice. So now we're going for Chardonnay to Pinot Noir. Then we'll go back from Pinot Noir to Chardonnay, and we'll see what happens. Now for the Pinot, the rinse. Wow. Although it has that deep berry nose, you know, it has a very robust type of nose. It's kind of like medium to full on the palate, and kind of plummy to me. Maybe it's because it's coming after the Chardonnay, but let's give it another taste. Mm. Wow. Again, nice acidity, nice tannins, nice berry fruit, medium to full. Mm. It'd be great for this time of year for a nice fruit type of tasting Pinot Noir. Not too dry, but very ripe tasting of the fruit. Wow, that's pretty nice. So let's go back to the Chardonnay, and then we'll go back to the Pinot Noir, and I'll tell you what I think. Mm. That plays nice going back to the Chardonnay. In fact, I'm going to give you the alcohol. So the alcohol, I wish they can put it in the same spot. All right, here we go. So the alcohol on a Chardonnay, believe it or not, is 14.5%. I would not get there. I mean, you would think that at 14.5%, it should be a burn, it should be big, robust, but it's very elegant tasting. There's a subtle richness to it. It's not buttery, it's not creamy. You know, it's more bright tasting, but a nice mouthfeel to it. I mean, very elegant tasting. Again, wow, that's nice. There was something else here. Mm. Mm. I'm gonna go with apple as well. Apple, maybe pear, but I'm gonna lean towards apple. Maybe a Gala apple. I would go here on that one. So Gala apple, lemon, lemon verbena. You know, kind of gets subtle herbaceous, you know, maybe floral herbaceous taste to it. I mean, that's very elegant. 14.5. No, I'm not feeling it. I'm not seeing it. Very nice. Now for the Pinot. I mean, both of these are Really nice. Alcohol. I'm just all into it. Digging the alcohol on the Pinot Noir is going to be 14.8%. 14.8%, almost 15%. But you know what? I get that with the richness of the mouthfeel, but there's no burn to it. I mean, again, another elegant Pinot Noir, but deep berries. We're talking, you know, nice fruit extraction. We're talking warmth. We're talking that coastal sunshine. I mean, that's really nice. So let's give it to you again. I'm going to do one more taste and then give you my grading system. My grade, I should say, for these. I really screwed that one up. If I'm pouring it again, that must be a good sign, right? But I just want to be sure. Your 2019 Chardonnay from Boen out of California. Your Wisconsin wine guy. It's going to give that double thumbs up. If you're someone that want more freshness in your Chardonnay, don't want so much of the buttery or the smokiness of the wood, this is the one. Elegant tasting, has a richness to it, you know, but very pleasing, you know, a subtle complexity to it, but very nice, easy drinking. Almost like a French type of Chardonnay without the minerality, more fruit, you know, riper tasting. So double thumbs up for the 2019 Chardonnay. Now for the Pinot Noir. Now, if you want to taste a Pinot Noir that truly shows its uniqueness and its difference from a lot of Pinot Noirs, you know, that are being produced, this is the one. Easy drinking, 14.8, almost 15% alcohol. Don't get it. No burn. A nice, juicy tasting Pinot Noir. Elegant again. Very well balanced. Both of these were. So the 2019 Boen Pinot Noir, double thumbs up. Double thumbs up for both of these. I think each of the areas in which they sourced the grapes and did a final blend on these, I think they each played a very important role in balancing out the flavors of both these wines. So there you have it. Double thumbs up for both of these wines, Boen. This is Wisconsin Wine Guy, telling you as always, let your palate be the guide when selecting your wine. And I'm going to party the rest of this Wine Wednesday on these two wines. Ciao!